This is 2nd Ezra 16, and I started 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle, with the things offered unto idols. What's that offered unto idols? They gonna offer you that microchip, right? And they get you them concentration camps, man.
Because they're gonna present it as something being, beneficial to you. All right. They're gonna give you, you gotta have this chip first and foremost to work, to actually just function in this society. Period. Okay. Hey, they're gonna give you what? Food rations. Housing maybe. Because you have this chip. Hey, but once you take that chip, well, it says in Revelation, I think the 14th chapter, man, it says, hey, that you're going to be tormented, man, with that fire and brimstone. All right? Hey, you're going to get that thermonuclear destruction judgment. Because now you're saying that Esau is your God rather than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
It says, verse 69, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and unto reproach and trodden underfoot.
Yeah, you're going to be in derision. You're going to be trodden under the foot, man. Hey, because look, Esau is not coming with flowers and candies, man. All right? Hey, he's coming in with M16s, man, and a foot up your ass, man.
Hey, I was looking at an article where they giving the military 223 rounds, man. 223 rounds. They actually got a tumbling effect. M16 of 5.56, it could actually go right through you, right? It'll put a hole in you, but like if it hits your shoulder, it might go through. But a 223, it tumbles. And they talking about giving the military, making a smaller 223 round that'll fit in an M16. So when they hit you, it might hit your shoulder and tumble all the way to your legs, man. Come out. So that's his blessing of the sword, man. He's improvising and improving on his sword to come against you people, man.
In the state of Israel, those Israelis, they got those incendiary rounds, man. They're gonna use those when their time comes. All right, hey, you're gonna get hit with this goddamn bullet and it's gonna set on fire, man.
Yeah,
your whole inside's gonna burn up, man. You're gonna be melted by a goddamn bullet, man.
It says, verse 70. For there shall be in every place, and lo, the next city, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, and that's gonna, hey, these troops, first and foremost, they're coming for the elect, man. All right, the men of the Lord, those that are preaching His word, all right, the believers, basically. Okay? Hey, but even you regular Israelites, man, out there, they don't want the seed line of Jacob to prosper, man. Esau's got the perpetual hatred, man. That goes all the way back to Genesis, the 27th chapter, man. And that's because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, and also the confusion of faces, whose bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you have that blessing, man. And it tells you Esau was mad because of the blessing.
And it says, verse 71, it says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
And they're going to be like madmen, okay? Hey, if you ever watch these movies or shows about SWAT teams, man, how fast they come in with that precision, that agility, all right, and that force, it's going to be like that, but times like 100, man. Because not only are you going to have these trained troops that are here in America that are designed for this, you're also going to have these foreigners that are going to come in. Right, these UN troops, okay, which they're going to be more aggressive because they're not going to care. They're not going to have a conscience about it, all right? And then these foreigners, they're ready to destroy America, man, all right? See, everyone in America, it lives basically in like a bubble. They don't understand that worldwide people hate this place, man, all right? They hate Americans. They don't like you, okay? And that's because of the pride, okay, that you people have, all right? Because it talks about in Daniel's how his stout was more, yeah, it was more than his fellows, okay? And that's America. Hey, America's stout, it's through the roof, man. Hey, because it says in the scriptures, in the Sirach, the 10th chapter, as the king, so are the people, basically, okay? And the kings of Babylon, man. Look at Donald Trump. This guy is so proud, man. And that's how these people are. You know?
Isaiah 65:11. But ye are they that forsake the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Right? So they prepare a table for that troop. We was going into, that's at martial law, man. Because the more and more they have these shootings that happen, they're ushering it in. They're showing the people, look, at any given time, your loved ones could be taken away from you, and at a mass number. The last, mass shootings, we have 7 to 8. Now you're up to the 15s and the 20s.
Yep.
The next time it'll be 30.
Next time they might start using bombs.
Yeah, just use bombs. Yep. So it's a case for the martial law. They easing it in because this is one of the prophecies, man. Yep. It has to happen, man. And that's what we wait on, these prophecies, man. We trying to get out of here, man. This shit is way past wicked, man.
That's right.
Verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear.
That's right. Hey, that's the main reason why this great judgment is going to come down for you Israelites. Because you rejected the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? Instead of stopping and listening and inquiring, hey, you pass on. All right, it says in Proverbs, the first chapter, hey, that the simple bypass it and they're punished for that, man. Just because you bypassed and you didn't even scoff or mock, the fact that you didn't even inquire, the Lord's going to kill you for that shit, man. All right? Because, hey, in your eyes, what you were doing was more important than Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
That's right.
And the Lord's tired of you Israelites, man. Because all you do is, you're all in that party and bullshit spirit, man. You're complacent in your captivity, man.
And it says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
That's right.
Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that which I delighted not.
That's right.
So, hey, what did you do? First of all, when you got in the wilderness, you complained and murmured about everything. And when the Lord killed all y'all off, now y'all back in this particular time right now, what are you doing? You're into these other doctrines. You're into Islam. You're into Scientology. You're into Buddhism. You into Kali Ma. You're into all that shit. You're into all these other doctrines and all these other philosophies, man. The Lord delights in that not. So he has the men on the highways and the byways calling, man. Give me Ezekiel 3rd chapter. You can start at 17. So he has the men out here preaching on the highways and byways. Damn, see, that's what the brother was just talking about. It's folly, man. These damn three-wheel vehicles, man. When Jake and them get them, they take the shit overboard. They don't know how to just ride. They want to have lights on them, the music all loud. They want everybody to notice them, man. But you know what? The Lord gonna have you on notice in that day, man. You're gonna be on notice. You want to be noticed, the Lord gonna have you on notice, man. Like we said last week, keep that same energy that y'all got when the Lord bring them chariots back. Keep that same energy, man. Have that same energy when the skies crack open. You see the reapers, which are the angels in them chariots, sending out those laser beams of fire on you. Have that same energy, man. Baba Kashah, please have that same energy. Go ahead.
It's Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
And that's what we are. We are watchmen, man, to the house of Israel, man. We are watchmen, man. Watchmen do what? They sit on the tower, man, and watch for the enemy, man. I don't know who that was. He put something there.
He saw us through.
Man, that's crazy. That shit might have a damn chip in it. What is this shit? My time is now. Some kind of shit.
That's some Christian shit.
Yeah.
And it says, therefore hear the word of my
He gave him warning from him, and that's what he's doing. He speaks to his servants, the prophets, man.
Yep.
Right? So he's coming through us, speaking out to you. This is him calling to the elect, man, and to you people. Like the brother said, when you just pass by and you look, you already to mark yourself, man. You only knew. You come over here, man, and hear it. And it might not be for every Israelite to be a prophet, but you can live your life as an Israelite and know Yahweh Shem Yahushua's name and quit doing wicked deeds, man.
Right.
You can do that. You can come out to the church, man, and ask questions, man, and live your life humbly, man, and wait for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can do that. But now y'all rather dib and dabble in this worthless ass folly, man. You know? Look, there you go again. Showing out, man. Have that same energy, man. Go ahead.
Can I get a precept?
Go ahead, brother. Go
This
ahead.
is 2 Chronicles chapter 36, verse 15. And the Lord Yahweh, the power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes. That means early.
Early, yeah.
And sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
God, he got compassion on us, man. He has mercy on us. This is scripture say, judge us not for the iniquities that we have done, but judge us according to thy mercy in Psalms, man. I don't know if it's Psalms 30, I think it's one of the 30th chapter, but he said, judge us according to your tender mercy, man. Right? Because if it was according to our iniquities, man, we'd have been dead a long time ago, man. You know?
It says in verse 16, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High.
Hey, y'all fan y'all hand. Y'all walk by, y'all look, and to be like, what are y'all doing, man? Y'all look at the messengers like, hey, they ain't shit. What are they doing out there in them dresses? Now I guarantee you, they passing by now. I just been noticing people's faces. They keyed in on this brother right here because they didn't see me down here. Now they see somebody who they think is Esau. Think it's a white dude. So they all like staring like hell right now. Yep. You know, but they don't know this brother's an Israelite. So they're going, hey, that's them not knowing, not being able to discern, man.
That's right.
You know? Have that same energy, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Go ahead.
And it says, and despise his words and misuse his prophets until the wrath of the Lord. Y'all
misuse the prophets, man. They used to kill the prophets in the Bible. Lock them up in jail, man. Paul went to jail 2-3 times, man. And then back in them days when they lock you up, you probably like in a little bitty confined space with shit and everything, man.
Fucking you up.
Yeah. You get fucked up and you get thrown in a little ass dungeon. They don't probably, you know, it was way worse than it is now, man. You know? Go ahead.
Well, it says, and misuse his prophets until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people until there was no remedy.
Until there was no remedy. So in this particular time now, the Lord is going to come back and destroy this place, man. Because we out here preaching this gospel, man, and people are doing what? They're continuing in their folly, man. So when the Lord comes, man, it's gonna be hell, man, around this place, man. It's gonna be hell. Yeah. You know?
That's the wrath of the Lord, man. That's the judgment. And because you people indulge yourself in vanity and wickedness. The Lord's tired of it, man. Hey, enough's enough, man. It says here in Isaiah 66 and 15, but behold, the Lord will come with his fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Like a whirlwind is gonna come with the angels, man, who are in Matthew 25 known as the reapers, man. Or when you read in Joel, the 3rd chapter, they known as the reapers, man. Go ahead.
And it says in to render his anger with fury.
To render his anger with fury, man. We don't know the anger of the Lord, man. We can't even imagine what his anger gonna be like. But when you read the scriptures, it's like he's gotta be mad to have these men create nuclear bombs that can actually take out every element on this land of America, which is 3,000 by 2,500 square miles, man. That's a lot of land. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of anger. Go ahead.
Yep, and it says, in his rebuke with flames of fire, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. And when you look up that word plead, it's the word shapat, which means judgment. All right. Hey, this is the judgment of the Lord. Okay. That fire, man. All right. Along with the other plagues before that thermonuclear destruction. Okay. Because before thermonuclear destruction hits, you're gonna have race riots. You're gonna have food riots. You're gonna have cannibalism. All right, you're gonna have wild beasts destroying. Okay, martial law. Hey, these are the things that are coming to the land of America. All right, due to the iniquity that this place promotes, man. Okay, and because of how this place was founded. Okay, which was rape, robbery, and murder. Okay, all right, they stole the natives' land. Okay. They slaughtered the natives, and then they took the so-called Negroes from the west coast of Africa, all right, and enslaved, man. This is a wicked society, man, and it's got to be judged.
Good.
All right? And it says, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain of the Lord shall be many, man. That's a great number. Hey, all of America, man. There's 300 million citizens here, man. Only the elect who the Lord has chosen, which is a small percentage of the people that's here, they're going to be saved by the chariots, man. And the rest of you people going to be part of the ash that's going to be left here, man. Get 2 Peter 3.
What was the second?
2 Peter 3.
Okay, come. This is
Hey, you know, 3 and 10.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3. And I'll start at 10. 2 Peter 3 and 10. But
you can go back if you want. Go back to 4.
I'll start. You know what? I'll start at 7. 2 Peter 3 and 7. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
It's reserved for that ungodly men, man. Because you got to remember, the Lord destroyed it by water the first time. The people, He didn't destroy the land. Like no calves, He said, right? Here we go, man. Like no cab Philly McYoung said the earth was not destroyed all the way. It was just people got killed. And it's not going to, the fire, when it comes, it's going to destroy with all the elements, right? The land's still going to be left because it's going to be a desert. So that means the land is still going to be here. It's just going to be dirt. And the scripture tell you in Revelation 19, it's going to be scorpions and desert animals are going to be roaming around here, man. Go ahead. Right.
And it says, verse 8, but beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing.
Beloved, the elect, be not ignorant of this one thing. Being ignorant means not to know. He said, be not ignorant, meaning what? You should be made known, being able to discern what he's saying. Go ahead.
That one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years.
One day with the Lord is 1,000 years. That's why it seems like it's taking a long time for the Lord to come back. But it's only been 2 days since Yahushua went back to the Father, and we in that night of the third day when you read in Hosea the 6th chapter, the 2nd verse, man. Matter of fact, get that Hosea 6
and 2.
Yeah, 6 and 2.
This is Hosea. Chapter 6. Hosea chapter 6 and 2, and it reads, and they considered, Hosea 6 and 2, after 2 days will he revive us, and the third day he will raise us up, and we shall live in his sight.
See, in the third day he gonna raise up, man. So listen, we in that night of the third day of the rising of the Lord, our Savior, man, Yahushua, man. We in that night, man. The third day, that morning is coming. Which is what? Finna be that destruction, man. Yeah. We in that nighttime, which is that time of destruction, man. When that morning comes, when that light comes back, that glorious light, we're gonna be in the glory of the kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know, go ahead. Go back to where you were at.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day.
Come, go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise.
Not slack concerning his promise, because what he's promised, it seems like he's not slack. So it's really not delaying, right? It's right on time, man. You know, to you people, it seems like he's slack because, like you said, one day is 1,000 years. But no, he's right on time, man. You know, everything he promised to Abraham, it's gonna be fulfilled in this time.